Grandmaster Hafner here. I want to talk with you a little bit about our Karate Palooza fundraiser. We're kind of almost into the home stretch. Our finishing date is Saturday, October 6th, and beginning in the next day or so, the karate teachers are going to be coming around to people that are participating and asking them if they want to be in the show at Briarwood Mall and what kind of role they would like to play. So if you've signed up, look for that to happen. If you've not signed up yet, there's still time to do so, and there's plenty of time left to contribute to this important cause. Right now, we're at $3,355 collected, and I have this sense that the contributions haven't even quite really started to come in yet. And if you have a chance to just email us and tell us what you've collected so far, it really gives us a sense of how we'll be able to set a goal for this as we move into the final weeks. So I'm proud of you guys for contributing. I've had conversations with people who this kind of moved them outside of their comfort zone to participate in something like this, and I've seen people really rise to the occasion. And there's always reward in doing that, but certainly when you do it to help somebody else. And these are really needy kids that don't have too many other places to turn for help. So it's a great opportunity to grow and to help other people at the same time. I spoke with you a week or two ago about our Thanksgiving Basket Brigade, and for many years we fed people in our community Thanksgiving dinner, and we did that by preparing complete dinners, including a frozen turkey, and having them delivered to people's homes. And at its peak, we were feeding over 2,500 people Thanksgiving dinner each year. But I wanted to tell you a little story about the first Basket Brigade. We didn't know what we were doing, and we didn't know anybody that had ever tried anything like this, so we didn't have a blueprint or a template to follow. So we got with an organization. It was probably Catholic Social Services or something like that, and they collected names for us. They went to their clientele and said, would you like a Thanksgiving dinner? And so what we did was they gave us those names, and in that first year, I think we only sponsored, 100 families or something like that, maybe 125. But in the very first year, we delivered the packages ourselves. Now, picture this. You've got a roasting pan with a turkey in it, and all the stuff that goes with a complete dinner kind of piled in there, and in a clear plastic bag. Well, here's what we had. We had 100 or 125 of these that we had assembled during the day. And because it was our first time, we were not so good at assembling these packages as we would later become. And so I had our students in teams of 2. And you might have 2 people and a list of 15 addresses that they had to go deliver these baskets to. And to be candid, the addresses, as you would imagine, weren't necessarily in the best parts of the places that we were going to. And it took us a long time to get the packages around, so it was dark by the time we were delivering these. And so I've got like 10 teams of 2 people each out with flashlights and sketchy address directions and frozen dinners, out knocking on doors and ringing doorbells and looking for people that were scheduled to receive these things. I don't mind telling you that it was pretty scary for me back here, because these are my babies, my students, and I'm not one for taking unnecessary risks, but we were trying to serve our community as best we could. And fortunately, the whole thing went off without incident, and all the packages were developed. But I was biting my nails there for a little while until all of our karate kids were safe back at home with us. In the subsequent years, we changed it. It was just that first year that we delivered the packages ourselves. After that, we asked the agency if they could arrange delivery or pickup, which in each of the subsequent years they did, and that made it a lot easier. I've got a funny story about the Basket Brigade that I'm going to tell you in the next day or so, so stay tuned. Thanks again for being part of this great project.